Are you tired of feeling like you're living paycheck to paycheck? Do you find yourself constantly stressed about money, wondering where it all goes by the end of the month? You're not alone. Many people feel the same way, struggling to make ends meet and feeling like they have no control over their financial situation. Do you wish you had more control over your finances? Imagine a life where you can confidently manage your money, save for the future, and still enjoy the present. It might seem like a distant dream, but it's more achievable than you think. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple yet powerful budgeting tool that can help you achieve financial freedom. This rule divides your after-tax income into 3 categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. By following this rule, you can ensure that your essential expenses are covered, you have room to enjoy life, and you're also preparing for the future. It's time to take charge of your money and start building a secure future for yourself. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with knowing you have a plan for your finances. No more sleepless nights worrying about bills or unexpected expenses. Instead, you can focus on your goals and dreams, knowing that your financial foundation is solid. Many people struggle with managing their finances. They might feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of bills, debts, and financial obligations they face. It's easy to feel lost and unsure of where to start, but the good news is you don't have to navigate this alone. They might feel overwhelmed by debt, lack financial knowledge, or simply don't know where to begin. Financial literacy isn't something that's often taught in schools, and many people find themselves learning through trial and error. But there's a better way. By educating yourself and using tools like the 50-30-20 rule, you can take control of your financial future. The good news is that it's never too late to start budgeting and gain control of your money. Whether you're just starting out in your career or you're looking to make a change later in life, the 50-30-20 rule can help you create a balanced and manageable budget. It's a flexible tool that can be adapted to fit your unique financial situation. The 50-30-20 rule is a great place to start. Begin by calculating your after-tax income. Then allocate 50% of that income to your needs. These are your essential expenses, like rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Next, allocate 30% to your wants. These are the things that make life enjoyable, like dining out, entertainment, and hobbies. Finally, allocate 20% to savings and debt repayment. This will help you build an emergency fund, save for future goals, and pay down any existing debt. It's easy to understand and implement, even if you're new to budgeting. There are many tools and apps available that can help you track your spending and stick to your budget. By regularly reviewing your budget and making adjustments as needed, you can stay on track and achieve your financial goals. With this rule, you can allocate your income in a way that meets your needs, allows for enjoyment, and sets you up for long-term financial success. Remember, the key to successful budgeting is consistency and flexibility. Stick to your plan, but don't be afraid to make adjustments as your financial situation changes. By taking control of your money with the 50-30-20 rule, you can build a secure and prosperous future for yourself and your loved ones. Let's face it, budgeting often feels like a chore. It's one of those tasks that many people dread, much like doing taxes or cleaning out the garage. The mere thought of sitting down to crunch numbers and track every penny can be overwhelming. It can seem restrictive and time-consuming, especially if you're not used to tracking your expenses. The process of gathering receipts, logging into bank accounts, and categorizing every transaction can feel like a never-ending task. For many, it feels like a constant reminder of financial limitations. Many people associate budgeting with deprivation, as if they're constantly saying no to things they enjoy. The idea of having to cut back on dining out, shopping, or entertainment can make budgeting feel like a punishment rather than a helpful tool. This mindset can make it difficult to stick to a budget, as it feels like you're constantly denying yourself. This negative perception can be a major obstacle to financial well-being. When budgeting feels like a chore, it's easy to procrastinate or avoid it altogether. This can lead to financial disorganization, missed bill payments, and increased stress. The cycle of avoidance and anxiety can be hard to break. The truth is, budgeting doesn't have to be a burden. With the right approach, it can actually be empowering and even enjoyable. By shifting your perspective and using tools that make the process easier, you can transform budgeting from a dreaded task into a positive habit. It's about making conscious choices with your money and aligning your spending with your values and goals. When you know where your money is going, you can make informed decisions that reflect what's truly important to you. This can lead to a greater sense of control and satisfaction. Instead of viewing budgeting as a punishment, think of it as a tool for empowerment. It's a way to take charge of your financial future and ensure that your money is working for you. By setting clear goals and tracking your progress, you can celebrate your achievements and stay motivated. When you budget effectively, you gain clarity on where your money is going and can make informed decisions about how to allocate it better. This can help you identify areas where you can cut back and areas where you can invest more. The insights gained from budgeting can lead to smarter financial choices and better outcomes. This can lead to reduced financial stress, increased savings, and the ability to achieve your financial aspirations. By taking control of your finances, you can create a more secure and fulfilling future. Remember, budgeting is not about restriction. It's about making your money work for you and achieving the life you want. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple and effective budgeting method that can help you manage your finances more efficiently. This rule divides your after-tax income into three main categories: needs, wants, and savings or debt repayment. By following this rule, you can ensure that your spending is balanced and that you are making progress towards your financial goals. This approach helps you prioritize your spending and ensures that you're allocating enough money to each area of your financial life. It can be particularly useful for those who are new to budgeting or who find it challenging to stick to a budget. By breaking down your expenses into these three categories, you can gain a clearer understanding of where your money is going and make more informed decisions about your spending. Let's take a closer look at each category. Here's a breakdown of the rule. 50% for needs. This category includes essential expenses that are necessary for your survival and well-being. These are non-negotiable costs that you must cover each month to maintain your basic standard of living. Needs typically include housing costs such as rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and healthcare. These are the expenses that you cannot avoid and must be paid to ensure that you and your family have a safe and stable living environment. It's important to be realistic about what constitutes a need versus a want. For example, while a basic phone plan may be a need, an expensive smartphone upgrade might fall into the wants category. Now let's move on to the next category. 30% for wants. Wants are expenses that are not essential for survival but enhance your quality of life. These are things that bring you joy and make life more enjoyable, but you could technically live without them if necessary. Examples of wants include dining out, entertainment, hobbies, vacations, and shopping for non-essential items like clothes and gadgets. While it's important to enjoy life and treat yourself occasionally, it's equally important to keep these expenses in check to avoid overspending. Finally, 20% for savings and debt repayment. This category is crucial for building a secure financial future. It encompasses saving for emergencies, retirement, investments, and paying down any outstanding debts you may have. Having a solid savings plan can provide you with a financial cushion in case of unexpected expenses or emergencies. It also allows you to plan for long-term goals such as buying a home, starting a business, or retiring comfortably. It's important to regularly review and adjust your budget to ensure that you are staying on track with your financial goals. The 50-30-20 rule is a flexible guideline that can be adapted to fit your unique financial situation. By following this rule, you can take control of your finances, reduce financial stress, and work towards a more secure and prosperous future. Section 4. Needs versus wants. Where does your money go? Distinguishing between needs and wants is crucial for effectively implementing the 50-30-20 rule. Needs are essential expenses that you cannot avoid, while wants are discretionary expenses that you choose to make. Here are some examples of needs. Housing, which includes rent or mortgage payments, property taxes, and utilities. Food, like groceries and essential household supplies. Transportation, such as car payments, public transportation, and fuel. Healthcare, including health insurance premiums and essential medical expenses. Personal care, like basic toiletries and haircuts. And here are some examples of wants. Dining out at restaurants, takeout, and coffee shops. Entertainment, such as movies, concerts, and streaming services. Shopping for clothing, electronics, and non-essential items. Travel, like vacations and weekend getaways. Hobbies, including sports, classes, and entertainment subscriptions. Section 5. Putting your savings on autopilot. Automating your savings is a powerful strategy for ensuring that you consistently prioritize your financial goals. By setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month, you can make saving effortless and consistent. Determine a fixed amount or percentage of your income that you want to save each month. Then, contact your bank or use online banking to schedule recurring transfers to your savings account. This way, you won't even have to think about saving. It will happen automatically. Consider opening separate savings accounts for different financial goals, such as an emergency fund, a down payment on a house, or a dream vacation. This can help you stay organized and motivated as you work towards achieving your aspirations.